mystified by the newness of it all. I get up to sign in and start looking around, only to find not another face like mine. Otherness. But is it really? I've been in situations where people frantically look around trying to be justified by having friendships with people that look nothing like them. And when their eyes catch mine, there seems to be a deep, resounding sigh as if to say, "Ah, Francis, my one black friend."
Speak the truth.
Open house. I passed by a smallish woman walking up the front steps of Carrington. Turning around, running towards her, stumbling over her name, I yelled, "Dean Archibald!" She is, as a matter of fact, the real deal, a woman made of steel, and sometimes it takes iron bars to get through to her. But if you ask me, this is a real strength. Margaret Thatcher, the Iron Lady. A woman told she was too much for her own good, her voice too high to demand authority, her background too glim for any man to see. Lady T, secure in her ways, triumph over all odds, held fast to her convictions, one flaw. Ears shut like the eyes of a baby's eyelids in the early weeks of pregnancy. Unlike Dean Archibald, she failed to listen to criticism. And so to you, Sandy, I want to say thank you. Many Iron ladies the world has seen and is yet to see, and some of those in this very room staring at me, eyes piercing, mind ever recycling thoughts through and through, ever revolving eventually to spit out something simply complex. In a response to convoluted policy issues, a professor says, "If you hear someone say all we have to do is, you should run."
It's not actually stuck. You have to hold it.
Samson should have done instead of posing up with Delilah, but I guess he is what we all are, human. What is it with men that lose their minds because of a woman? Oh, I guess it's called seduction, but that's beside the point. When I taught kindergarten and went over the colors with my babies, I seem to remember pointing to this color and saying, brown. Like milk chocolate that resembles our friend Gladys. But I guess, let's not be fantasizing. I'm what we call dark brown. Like dark chocolate. We all know that dark is better. 80% know there's no offense. An American? Oh wait, I got it. I am an African who has been Americanized. No, that doesn't suit me either. To live in a world that puts you in a box of check one of these that applies, if that's your game, I choose to take on the identity, child of God. Two prototype. How about friend of Jesus? Yes, I like that one. So just last week, sack of groceries in hand, I'm walking around and turn a corner to see a young black man all decked out. Gold chains, saggy pants, hat backwards, cell phone in hand, doing nothing. Why aren't you in school? I asked. Oh, you didn't even ask if I was in school, you just assumed I wasn't. Right. That man called me up and out. And that makes me, a black woman, guilty of racial profiling. Even I fell into the same trap many men have seen people fall into time and again. And the whole time I'm thinking, I cannot believe you just did the thing you encourage people not to do. Guilty. You're right. I'm sorry. Can we start over? Are you in school? That young man was gracious and answered my questions. May there be many more men like him who give people like you and I second chances to redo what we have just unearthed. So Evans, my statement to end this all that seemingly lead nowhere. And let's talk about how we as individuals and as institutions perpetuate the problems that we see in today's society. And then let's do